गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन, दिस इज शैलजा प्रांजल फ्रॉम ऑटवा और यहाँ पार्लियामेंट हिल पे आज हम फीजी इंडिपेंडेंस डे मनाने आए हैं। मैं दिखाती हूँ आपको, सब लोग यहाँ इकट्ठे हो चुके हैं। वी आर जस्ट रेडी टू एंड और ये लोग अब फीजी कम्युनिटी बेसिकली इंडिया को बिलोंग करती है। यहाँ पे पार्लियामेंट हिल में आज हम इंडिपेंडेंस डे मनाएंगे और ये फीजी के फ्लैग्स अपने साथ लेकर आए हुए हैं। और ये हम पहुंच चुके हैं पार्लियामेंट हिल में।
Can you send this to our? We're over here at the Freedom Camp. Can you link us?
तो यहाँ पे सब लोग इकट्ठे हो चुके हैं। आज हमारे साथ चार बड़े बड़े लोग हैं। नागमणि शर्मा जी इंडो कैनेडियन एसोसिएशन के प्रेसिडेंट ऑटवा से, और हमारे साथ पीटर महाराज हैं, ये कैरेबियन एसोसिएशन ऑटवा के प्रेसिडेंट हैं। और हमारे साथ प्रकाश जी महाराज हैं, ये अगेन फीजी एसोसिएशन टोरंटो के प्रेसिडेंट हैं। और ये संतोष सिंह बसरा सैम अंकल, तो ये हमारे साथ टोरंटो से हैं, फीजी एसोसिएशन में ही हैं। चार बड़े बड़े लोग हैं। फ़ीजी के बारे में हम लोग ज़्यादा कुछ जानते नहीं हैं। आज यहाँ इकट्ठे हुए हैं हम इंडिपेंडेंस डे सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए। सो वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग फ़ीजी इंडिपेंडेंस डे। आप फ़ीजी के बारे में बताएंगे, इंडियन फ़ीजियंस कनाडा में कैसे, कब आए, क्या हुआ, क्या कम्युनिटी है ये?
जी हाँ, सबको हमारा प्यार भरा नमस्कार। तो हमारे जो इंडियन डायस्पोरा है वो 1879 में गोरे लोग इंडिजिनस सिस्टम के तहत उनको फिजी में गन्ना और चावल के खेत में काम करने के लिए लेके आए थे। 1879 में उस समय बहुत दिक्कत, बहुत मुश्किल थी सबके लिए, क्योंकि वो स्लेवरी ही थी। पर उसको हम आज नहीं उसके बारे में बात करेंगे। बात आज इसके बारे में करेंगे कि वहाँ से देखो आज हम कहाँ पहुँच गए, कि इंडिया से फिजी, फिजी से आज हम ऑटवा कनाडा में पहुँच गए। और आज हम अपना फिजी जो झंडा है उसको बड़े गर्व से, बड़े प्यार से आज यहाँ पे पार्लियामेंट हिल में उसको वॉइस करेंगे। और काफ़ी मेहनत किया हम लोगों ने, और आगे भी करते रहेंगे। और हमारी जो कम्युनिटी है यहाँ पर काफ़ी चैरिटी करती है, कम्युनिटी वर्क करती है। तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर श्री जस्टिन ट्रूडो को और लीडर अपोजिशन श्री पी पोलियो को धन्यवाद देते हैं हर दिल से। और ये जो है ना, ये बहुत गौरव की बात है।
अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन मेरा ये है कि किस बैकग्राउंड में, इंडिया के कौन से स्टेट, कौन से बैकग्राउंड के लोग फीजी गए थे और कितने किस जगह से लोग हैं? जरूर।
तो मेरा हिस्टोरिकल, हमारे जो परदादा थे उसने बताया हम राजस्थान के थे। और फीजी में यूपी के, बिहार के, राजस्थान के, पंजाब के, गुजरात के, ये 5-6 स्टेट से ज़्यादा लोग आए थे ना। और जैसे मैंने कहा 1879 में पहले, उनके बाद में 1910 तक लगातार आते रहे।
अच्छा,
तो वहाँ से हमारी परंपरा शुरू हुई।
तो इसका मतलब बंगाली, पंजाबी, गुजराती सभी स्टेट के लोग हैं यहाँ पे। टोटल क्या पॉपुलेशन है कनाडा में?
कनाडा में अभी मास्टर जी ने गूगल किया था 127,000।
ओके। और
हाँ जी, सॉरी, कितने
परसेंट लोग यहाँ टोरंटो में, ओंटारियो में?
ज्यादा करके हमारे बीसी में है।
ओके।
पर यहाँ पे भी अगर 40-60 हजार के करीब होगा।
अच्छा,
40 to 60,000।
ठीक है। और उनके लाइफस्टाइल में क्या चेंज आया है इंडिया से यहाँ तक?
तो हमारे तो इंडिया से देखो बहुत फर्क हो गया। पर एक सही है, हमारा जो परंपरा है और संस्कृति है और सभ्यता है, वो हम अभी लेके चल रहे हैं।
अच्छा,
तो हमारे फिजी में वही चलता ना। अगर आपको अभी, अब हमारा करीब भाषा थोड़ा खिचड़ी हो गई है। जैसे आपने बोला ना, हिंदू, पंजाबी, सिख सब मिलजुल के चल रहे हैं।
अच्छा,
ब्रोकन हो गया।
ठीक है,
धन्यवाद जी।
राइट, थैंक यू।
Speak in English, but that's okay.
That's okay, Peter Maharaj ji. Okay, so my question is that in Ottawa, what is the strength of Fiji community, and what is the difference you see in last 20 years among those Fijians here?
Well, I don't think there is a Fiji community in Ottawa.
Not very big.
Okay.
So, to what I know of, because I do have some research in the past and there was none. Probably there's maybe just a couple here and there, but I have no idea who they are or where they are. I only met one person,
Okay.
which is good. The diaspora from my grandparents, both my grandparents came from India. They came from Uttar Pradesh, Baha, Calcutta, Gujarat.
Okay.
So the British brought my grandparents to the Caribbean in Trinidad and Guyana, majority of them, also Suriname,
Okay.
and to work the sugarcane plantation.
Okay.
So we didn't. My grandparents and my parents, we didn't lose our identity, our culture, our religion, and who we are, and we still have that upkeep as today.
Okay.
I celebrate our anniversary every first Saturday of June in Ottawa. We call it Indian Arrival Day. I celebrate it in Ottawa every first Saturday of June each year.
Okay.
Nagmani Sharma here, all the Indian community in Ottawa are aware of me, who I am, what I do, and I participate in all the Indian community culture too,
Right.
including the Punjabi.
Right. Right. Thank you. Right. Okay. So now we have Nagmani Sharma ji with us. He is the president of Indo-Canada Association. Nagmani ji, what are you trying to do with this Indo-Canada Association, and why are you here today? You're supporting Fiji community.
Bulla Bulla Fijians. We are all together.
Thank you.
And our origin, our background, our all those cultures, it's matching. We are the same. I am from Bihar, India, and you can understand. I also speak Bhojpuri. I just can speak like a little bit all of this language. तो हम लोग जुड़े हुए हैं और हमारी जो संस्कृति है, विरासत है, हमारे जो पीछे से बने हुए कनेक्शंस हैं, they are all same. We are same bonded, like we have DNA, we can say the same. We are hard-working people. Peter is from Caribbean Island. He is president of Caribbean Organization of Ottawa. I am from Indo-Canadian Association of Ottawa. Basra Sahab, we are all knowing like each other, and we are all connected. And this is our goal, to connect each others. And our organization goal is also to connect each others here all over the Ottawa, not only our origin people, but also to connect all those other community people who were the Canadians. We are all Canadians now. So this is our really opportunity as Independence Day. This is the occasion. This is the auspicious day. इस अच्छे दिन हम चाहते हैं कि हम लोग सारे मिलके पूरे कनाडा में जितने लोग हैं उनको हम मैसेज दें कि हम लोग साथ साथ हैं. हम लोग आज यहाँ इंडिपेंडेंस डे मनाने जा रहे हैं, बट वी आर हेयर to make our Canada strong. Our all community, we want to connect them and get together. That's our goal. Thank you very much for inviting me for this.
Little India and
Right.
Fiji.
Yes.
Right. So now we have Santokh Singh Basra, Sam uncle here. So how much hard work it took for you to organize this, and what is your aim? You're doing all this in Toronto.
Well, to be very frank, because of our connection with the politicians and with the government of Canada and the official opposition, we didn't have much of difficulty in having this event organized, because the last year we had it in the provincial parliament building. So we are proud that the Fijian community is very much integral part of the main community here, and any request that we make to the politicians, we are very fortunate enough that we are heard. So, and I like to thank Mr. Sharma. He has been very helpful, and my friend. I met him today, and I like to really appreciate the number of people, the number of members of the Fijian diaspora who's present here. It's amazing, because we don't have many here in Ottawa, so they had to travel by a chartered bus and cars and whatnot. We also have people from British Columbia and Alberta.
Yes.
So that's wonderful. So thank you very much as well for availing yourself as a media and promoting the Fijian community. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you. Thank you,
We
everyone.
should come all together and then we should have pictures.
Okay, so Mr. Eric Duncan, you are here to support the Fiji. What is your message to the country? This is a very diverse country. I take pride in saying that I am a Canadian. I am a born Canadian, and we have so much of diversity in Canada. This is a Fiji community. Few words from you about them.
Well, I'm proud to be here this morning on behalf of Pierre Poilievre and our Common Sense Conservative team. Pierre's been busy across the country doing exactly things like this, going out and reaching out the incredible diversity that Canada has.
Yes.
And I say the Fijian community is certainly there. On Independence Day, it's a great opportunity to gather and celebrate the many people that have either immigrated here or second or third generation. It's just a chance to celebrate and recognize the great contributions Fijians have made to our country. So it's wonderful to be here this morning.
Thank you so much. So, any message you want to give to the Fijians here in Canada?
Thank you for the hard work and dedication of so many. Over 25,000, I think, was the number that I was looking at most recently the other day that have come and made Canada.
So we have Chandra Aryaji here. Since you are right,
Sorry.
that's fine.
We'll switch right over. I didn't
No,
mind.
as I was saying, it's very nice to meet my colleague Eric Duncan here. As you know, that the support for the Fijian community is beyond a political issue. All political parties in Canadian Parliament are celebrating. That is what Canada is all about. We have come to this wonderful country from different parts of the world. All across the world we have come, but we are all Canadians here. We celebrate. We retain our culture, our heritage, and we celebrate and share with all Canadians. And that is what is happening today. Thank you so much for welcoming me here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, simple as that.
Thank you, Chandraji. Any message for the Fiji community here?
Absolutely. It's good to see that the Fiji community is getting organized and participating event on Parliament Hill. When we do something on Parliament Hill, it means that we are doing on behalf of all Canadians across from coast to coast to coast, and participating an event on Parliament Hill with MPs from different political parties. It shows that the Fijian community has got the recognition, the support of all political parties.
Right. Thank you so much. I want to extend special thanks to people who are here at Ottawa to receive us. We all are coming from Toronto. So, Mr. Eric, Chandraji, Nagmani Sharmaji, all of them are here. Thank you for your support.
Welcome to Parliament Hill.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Learns to accept the consequences of holding on to what we believe to be right. May we put our trust in the power of good to overcome evil and the power of love to overcome hatred. We pray for the vision to see and the faith to believe in a world emancipated from violence, a new world where fear shall no longer lead men or women to commit injustice, nor selfishness make them bring suffering to others. Help us to devote our whole life and thought and energy to the task of making peace, praying always for the inspiration and the power to fulfill the
Making
destiny
video?
for which we and all men and
Okay,
women
can you
were
take,
created.
yes,
Amen.
yes, if you
Spirit. The Fiji Association of Ontario is a relatively small organization, and today has been organized by a number of volunteers. We would like to acknowledge everyone. We have politicians here, committee members, including our seniors who came with us on the bus trip from Toronto. So please give a round of applause to everyone. And this is for the first time outside Fiji. We're having the flag raising ceremony being done in a country outside Fiji. So accolades to that, and this makes it a very historic moment. Of course, we could not have done this without our auspicious leader, who constantly works very hard, stressing himself out, and at times stresses all of us out. I would like to hand over the mic to our fearless president, Mr. Prakash Chandra Maharaj, who has put together a good team to lead the Fiji Association of Ontario.
So Fiji is in the middle of South Pacific, about 2,100 kilometers east of New Zealand, and about 4,600 kilometers away from Sydney, Australia. So Fiji and Canada have a lot of things in common. So the first thing is we are both, as you can see, the Union Jack. So we both have our Commonwealth links. So we both have, and I made mistake before now, King Charles as our head of state. Used to be Queen Elizabeth, rest in peace. So both Fiji and Canada are part of the Canadian, the British Commonwealth. We also have a lot of things in common. Both countries believe in God. Both countries believe in rule of the law. Both people of both countries are hardworking, dedicated, do a lot of community service, volunteering, multicultural, multiracial, and
ये वीडियो के लिए ये फोटो
we are also big in sports, in tough sports. Canada is, we know, what's the national sports of Canada? National sports of Canada. National sports of Fiji.
Rugby.
Right? Two tough sports, right? Two tough sports, and guess what? Canada is the champion of hockey, and guess what Fiji is champion of?
Rugby.
That's right. So we play tough sports. What's undefeated? What are the common grounds we have? Two very rugged but beautiful countries, even though we are on different sides of the hemisphere.
Yeah.
Right? Canada here in the northern hemisphere, and Fiji, of course, in the southern hemisphere. Beautiful country, beautiful people. Okay? And, like I said, very, very rugged. Right? Fiji has beautiful mountains. Canada has beautiful mountains. Fiji has beautiful land and sea. Canada has beautiful land and sea. Fiji has beautiful white sand. Canada has beautiful white snow. And here's what it says. Dear friends, I am pleased to extend my warmest greeting to everyone taking part in the flag raising ceremony marking the 53rd anniversary of Fiji's independence. This special occasion offers a wonderful opportunity to reflect upon the history of Fiji, to highlight its many accomplishments since it achieved independence on October 10, 1970, and to look to the future. It is also a time to celebrate the many contributions that the Fijian Canadians make to our country every day. I would like to commend the Fiji Association of Ontario for preserving and promoting Fijian culture and heritage, and for fostering fellowship in the community. Canada is truly a multicultural nation made stronger and more resilient by our diversity. Please accept our best wishes for a memorial celebration. Sincerely, Right Honorable Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada. Yeah! So thank you.
About time.
I would now like to call upon Honorable Chandra Arya. So Chandra to Chandra. And he represents the Prime Minister and the Government of Ontario. Another please big round of applause. And to Honorable Chandra Arya. Okay, you can do it better than that. I know everybody's carrying a phone, that's why. Yeah,
That's okay.
Thank you. Please, big round of applause for Mr. Chandra Arya. Thank you, Mr. Arya.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Parliament in Ottawa. When we do anything on Parliament Hill, it means that we are doing on behalf of all Canadians from coast to coast to coast. So that is what we are celebrating on behalf of all Canadians. You know, we have come to this wonderful country from so many different parts of the world, from more than 150 countries. We come, we stay as Canadians, we live as Canadians, we die as Canadians, but we also have the close connection, the close root, the close appreciation, the close fondness of the country where we come from. And that is what we are celebrating today, as Fijian Canadians are celebrating the country, the culture, the heritage, where they come from. So that is what is happening today. And it's a good thing that we have met here, and whenever we do anything on the Parliament Hill, usually we do on the non-partisan way. I'm here representing the Liberal Party, the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, and I got my colleague who represents the official opposition. Before anything, I would like to thank Santok Sam Basra and Chand Prakash Maharaj for organizing this. This was a very long overdue thing that should have been done, and it is being done, which is a good thing. In addition to Fijian Canadians, in addition to Parliament, I'm so glad to see that there are other community leaders who are also present here. Representing the Indo-Canadian community, which is quite big in number, which has also got connection to roots. We have Nagmani Sharma. Thank you so much for coming here. And you know, in the Caribbean, Also, we have got a big Canadian roots, Indian roots, and representing that Indo-Caribbean community, we have got Peter Maharaj. Thank you so much, Peter, for coming and joining here. Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. They are also part of the Caribbean. I've been to Ghana, I've been to Trinidad. I've never been to Fiji. As a Commonwealth Member of Parliament, I've been going around, but Fiji, okay, it will all add to my bucket list. So one day I'll go there. Thank you so much, and it is my pleasure to join you all and participate in this momentous first occasion. I wish to see more of you, more numbers times in Parliament. Again, welcome to Ottawa, welcome to Parliament Hill.
Thank you.
Before I go, I would just like to give 2 certificates of recognition to 2 Fijian community leaders for their services to the community, what they do, selfless, hard work, they give their time, they give their efforts, and they also inspire others to their voluntary work in the community. I would like to recognize Chandra Prakash Maharaj with this certificate of recognition.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is just not for me, it's for all of the Fijian diaspora. And I accept it for behalf of all Fijian diaspora and the Fiji Association. Thank you so much.
And another person, okay.
Just a second. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And another person I would like to recognize and thank for his contribution to the community, Santok Sam Basra.
Wow.
Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you.
Sorry, Chandraji, if you don't mind, please, I have something for you too as well. So, I'll just leave it down here.
I'll hold it here.
Thank you, thank you. So again, this is behalf of us, again represents all of Fijian diaspora, Fiji Association. We like to thank you and appreciate you taking time out from your busy schedule to attend our ceremony. And once again, please big round of applause for Honorable Arya, please. Thank you so much. Uncle, please. Okay, so moving along. Now we like to call upon Mr. Nagmani Sharma. So Mr. Nagmani Sharma is the president of Indo-Canadian Association, and he's based right here in Ottawa. And when he found out that we are coming to the Parliament Hill to raise Fiji flag, he was beyond belief, and he was so happy. So the least we can do is ask him to say a few words, because we are all linked one way or the other, like I said before. Mr. Nagmani Sharma, please, a big round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor and privilege for inviting me here for your Independence Day, for Fijians Independence Day. I would like to congratulate on the 53rd anniversary of Independence Day of Fiji. Our distinguished guest, Mr. Chandraya ji, MP of Nepean, MPP, Mr. Eric Duncan from Cornwall, President Chandra Prakash Maharaj ji, Santok Sam Basra Sahab, Peter Maharaj. This is really a great opportunity for us. This is really a great moment for us, memorable moment for us. Right here in the center of Ottawa, right here in center of Canada, at the Parliament. Today we are going to celebrate, we are going to hoist our Fijian flag to the Parliament and going to give a message to Canada. We are all together. We are here to make this our country great. We all Fijians, Indians, Canadians, we have same blood, we have same values, we have same goal. We want to make our country strong. We want to get together. We want to spread the message of peace, love, and freedom. We have these all Commonwealth countries what we had. We got the same goal, same thought, same type of information or whatever we wanted to do, like all we are on the same track, same path. We are not different. So just give a big applause for this Independence Day and just celebrate with our best. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, thank you, Ji. But before we go, we have something for you as well, please. Yeah, please. Appreciation to you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, so,
Thank you so much.
Yes. Yeah. So we try our best to acknowledge all our different brothers and sisters. So today, if I'm missing somebody, I just briefly want to say, I know, of course, we are from Fiji, from India, from Ghana, from Trinidad. So they're all here today.
Canadians.
Of course, Canadians, right? And I see a good old puppy, a doggy here as well to celebrate Independence Day, right? Mine is at home.
Angel.
She couldn't make it. Angel is her name.
Yes.
So beautiful. All right. So thank you. And now I'd like to call upon Mr. Okay. So I just found out that he was here today, Mr. Peter Maharaj. See, I said we all linked. Chandra, Maharaj. He's all linked. Yeah. Eric, Chandra, same thing. You know. So I'd like to big round of applause for Mr. Peter Maharaj. He's the Indo-Caribbean president based right here in Ottawa, and we'd like to ask him to say a few words, please. Mr. Maharaj.
Thank you, all of you, for inviting me here. Nagmani Sharma told me I have to be here for all the diaspora of all the Indians who came from India throughout the world with the British Empire.
More closer.
Yeah, so all the Indians who came for the British from India with the British, all the diaspora all over the world, including the Caribbean, Fiji, South Africa, you just name it, where all the Indians had went with the British. So I do celebrate our culture and history, who we are in the Caribbean, and we call it Indian Arrival Day in Trinidad, and in Guyana, they call it Arrival Day, same as Suriname. And the which are the majority of the Indians with the British we had settled. We didn't lose our identity and culture, including the religion, and we still kept that as up to today. I don't know how much the Fijian people are aware of the Caribbean of Trinidad, Guyana, and Suriname, but we are very large community there in the Caribbean. And I appreciate it. I was so blessed to be here for hoisting this flag for Fijian. I wish all of you good health and happiness. And thanks all the way coming from Toronto to Ottawa. And I am very proud to see most of my blood relatives. We all Indians, and doesn't matter what religion you are. I'm very proud to have to see all of you here. And I wish you all very well, good health and happiness, and God bless. And probably next time again, we'll see each other.
Just the way it is. So somebody asked me, like, how did this come about? So very first, let's go back to Brampton and to the mayor veteran, Mr. Patrick Brown. When Mr. Sam Basra and myself got in touch with him and said, hey, you know what, most of the Fijian people live in Brampton. We do so much for the community. How about some kind of recognition? So Mr. Sam Basra drove and finally said, you know what, we'll name a road or street after Fiji. And Santok Singh Basraji said, no, that's not going to work. We cannot enjoy a road. So he said, how about a park? Because that's more like it. So it took a year, and finally we have a Fiji park in Brampton. Yes. So thank you to Honorable Mr. Patrick Brown, Mayor of Brampton. But because we are human beings and we are not satisfied, we said, let's take it to the next step. So then Samji and we were sitting down drinking grog one day. Okay, he was drinking grog, I was drinking good old Canadian Club. And the thought came, he goes, why don't we go and ask the government of Ontario if we can raise Fiji flag at Queen's Park? And so the ball started rolling, and they said, sure enough, you are part of Ontario, part of Canada, why not? So last year, guess what happened? We ended up at Queen's Park, so thank you to Premier Doug Ford and the government of Ontario. We raised Fiji flag. Now, unfortunately, we were supposed to do at the 50th anniversary, but unfortunately due to COVID, we had to postpone it till last year. So big round of applause to the government of Ontario. So on our way back, we are still not satisfied. So Master Ji and I were talking. This time we're drinking juice because we drive in. So I said, Master Ji, you think we could raise Fiji flag at Parliament Hill in Ottawa? And he says, looks at me nonchalantly, he goes, why not? I said, okay, let's start working on it. So the journey started a year ago, and here we are today. Now, I will not stay.
Thank you, Prakash. Honorable Duncan, Honorable Arya, and distinguished guests, and my fellow members of the Fijian community. We are really blessed today with this beautiful weather. For the last 2 weeks, we have been looking at the Ottawa weather, and all the time we were saying it's supposed to be drizzling, it's supposed to be heavy rain, but then it is a blessing of God that we have such a beautiful weather here. We are really blessed by the government of Canada and also the official opposition. It is because of them, and it is because of the blessing that we are here today to celebrate a very historical occasion, once in a lifetime, a very memorable occasion for 120 odd members of the Fijian diaspora in Canada, raising a flag in a foreign parliament building. It has never happened before. Will it ever happen? I can say, but this is the first time that Fiji flag has been allowed to be raised in any foreign parliament building in the world. And I was talking to the Minister of Opposition India in Fiji, and I was talking to the Foreign Minister, what's her name? Gerengere, and she said, no, it's not possible. I said, no, in Canada, everything is possible. You have to put an effort. So as Prakash has said, we are very ambitious. We are law-abiding citizens. We are very progressive. We are very hardworking. And when we set a goal or an objective, we work hard to achieve that. Now, as Prakash has said, to get a 10-acre, it's not a 1 acre, it's a 10-acre park in Brampton, and it's called Fiji Park, huge Fiji name, where we have annual Fiji Fest. It's not easy. No other country has a park named in the name of the country. This is the first one. Now, we are here, but as Prakash said, we are a little disappointed with the bureaucracy. We are. Because once we had the flag raising ceremony in Queen's Park, everything was provided free to us, everything. We had the mic system, and in case of rain, they had umbrellas, they had, podium, and not even a single cent was charged. And we have been charged, Mr. Duncan, you know how much? 1,600 to these two pieces of things.
Oh, that's
it's unreasonable. And I requested them if they could provide us at least with a canopy or a tent, so that if it rains, we are able to cover. 10 by 10 tent to 500, and the labor was supposed to be extra 500. $1,000+. Now this is ridiculous, because this is a community building. This building belongs to the citizens of Canada.
Yay.
And they all should be taken care of. So if and when your government comes in next time when we come here, Mr. Duncan, see that we don't have to pay anything, please. No pressure. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Go blue,
So I really like to thank each and every one of you. We chartered the bus, people came by their own vehicles to be here, because you have the pride of Fiji. As citizen of Fiji, you have that kind of spirit to see the Fiji flag fly high. And we are doing our best to do that. Yes. Now I told Prakash, get ready. And I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. When I decide, I decide. That next year, we want to fly our Fiji flag in Geneva at the United Nations building. We need 10 people to join me, and we will be there for 100%. So that's the spirit we have. And once again, Honorable Duncan, you have taken time. You know, I know you people are so busy, and Mr. Arya, so busy that it's not easy to even avail a couple of minutes, forget about hours. So thank you very much. And please take our blessings from the Fijian community to your leaders. And now, without wasting a lot of your time, let's work together and do the best that we are supposed to be here for, raising Fiji flag at the Canadian. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Samji, for those kind words.
Yay!
See, stole my thunder. It happened again. Sitting in our room yesterday, I say, Master Ji, where do you go here from next? Again, he was drinking his Yagona, I was drinking my Canadian club. No, I was in Shiva's Regal, or Crown Royal. Anyways, one of those things. I said, where from here, Master Ji? He said, Geneva. I'm not asking him anymore because next time he's going to want to go to the moon. I don't think we can do that.
Resting on the board of nations on the isles of Fiji, as we stand united in the noble banner blue, and we honor and defend the cause of freedom. Onward march together. God bless Fiji. For Fiji, ever Fiji, let our voices sing with pride. For Fiji, ever Fiji, her name hail far and wide. A land of freedom, hope and glory.
God bless Fiji!
Vinaka Vakalevu, Canada! Yes.
Okay, so we'll take photographs now of everybody with the Fiji flag in the background. Okay? Ladies, look at आप सबको यहाँ पे
So this was the Fiji Independence Day. We have a lot of people from different countries. The purpose of this event was not at all only the entertainment or enjoyment. This all event was organized and being organized, and a lot of hard work have been done to organize it. People have taken out time, showed their endurance to travel and stay here for a day overnight. Early in the morning they got ready. The weather is getting colder. This is Parliament Hill. I have come here to see how the Fiji community, this diaspora, is actually working. What kind of people are they? I love to know more about multiculturalism. Canada is a country of diversity. We have people from various countries, various backgrounds, various cultures, and that too various cultures within one country. So if I talk about Americans, we have variety of Americans. If we talk about Caribbean countries, we have different kind of people with different cultures who belong to these Caribbean countries. And similarly, if I talk about India, there are people who are in India, there are people who are out of India, but they have there is a fusion. When you stay somewhere else, your culture takes something out of that place and gives something to that place, which brings in a little bit of different flavor. So two persons, two Fijians, one living in Canada, one living in India, one living in Fiji, if you see or compare all three, you will find a little bit of difference in their food style, in their language, in everything. So that fusion is something which I could see and I could understand. I hope you have enjoyed it, and more than enjoyed, you have got some information about how this community is. And Shailja Pranjal again from Ottawa Parliament Hill. Thank you for joining me. We had a lot of big dignitaries here, and I'm really glad that I could bring this to you. Stay tuned.